Hello guys and welcome to my new channel, Interphony TV. Today is my maiden video and I'm so excited to get started and to have you guys on board for this exciting journey. So I am a footballer, a Chelsea fan, like really passionate about Chelsea, and this channel is going to be all about Chelsea, but in general I'm going to be talking about football. I'm going to be giving you match previews and then just content about Chelsea, my predicted lineups, what I think is going on with the club, post-match analysis, what I learned in the game, and then stuff like that. So everything I'm going to be saying in this video is going to be my opinions and what I actually feel about the game, and I can't wait to get you guys started. So Chelsea play against Burnley on Saturday, and I am just here to talk about the game, what I think will happen, what I think should happen, and what I'm expecting. I'll give you a breakdown, I'll give you my predicted lineup and how I feel we should play. And also there's been a few stuff that's been going on with Chelsea that's regarding today, that's the injury news, and then everything that's happening with Chelsea. So we start off with we had a news today from the secret scout on Twitter about Chelsea signing a 15-year-old from Cheesy from Charlton Athletic, and this looks like we are still spending a lot. Not saying spending a lot, but we are still investing in young talent, and I think this is an exciting prospect, and we hope to see how he fares in Blues. And then secondly, we move to the press conference today. Pochettino made mention of the players that are ready to play in tomorrow's game, and when the injury list came out, it looks like before the last game against Fulham, we had so many players out injured. Just like before the season started, most of our players were injured already, and as of today we only have about 7 players that are still injured and can feature in tomorrow's game. And I feel like that's a good sign, like that's positive, from 10-11 players to only 7 players being out injured. It's a lot positive, and I believe by the time we are back from the international break and start preparing for our next games, we should have recovered more players, and we should be getting closer to having a full house, and then our season properly kick-starting from there. So Rhys James is no more injured, so like the coach said, he trained and he would have been available if not because of the suspension he had. So Rhys James is no more injured, and hopefully we're going to see him after the international break. Chukwuemeka also trained with the group since last week and is not also injured anymore, and is also available for selection. But Malo Gusto is going to serve his last suspension for the record he had. And yeah, I feel like that's the injury news as that's concerned. So now moving on to the game, I feel like Burnley did really well last season in the championship. Like they were the champions elect. Before December, everybody knew they were going to come back into the Premiership, and since they got back, things hasn't really been that smooth for company like it was in the championship. They are in the bottom 3 with only 4 points. I think 1 win and a draw, and we are on 8 points too, and I don't think we are far ahead of them. When you look at the points, it's just 4 points difference, but the difference on the table is somehow wide. And going to this game, I was looking at the last time we actually lost to Burnley, and that was like way back in 2017. And interestingly, in that game we had 2 red cards. Fabregas was sent off for 2 yellow cards, and Gary Cahill was given a straight red. I mean, by first half we were down by 3-0, and we came back to cancel 2 goals out, so we ultimately lost the game 3-2, and that was the last time we lost to Burnley. Since then we've never lost to them, even though they've been in and out of the Premier League, down to the Championship and then back again. And going to this game, I feel like we've gotten a bit of good momentum, because when you look at our games against Brighton, we didn't really play that well, but we were resolute. We were able to get a win and then progress to the next round of the Carabao Cup. And then that followed on Monday night with a very convincing win against Fulham. And I think that is just going to increase our confidence and then just get a momentum for us. I wasn't really confident about us. Beating Fulham convincingly. I was sure we might be able to pick up the 3 points, but I wasn't sure we were going to get a convincing performance. But I was wrong, because in the first half we really played well, and then we deservedly won the first half. And you can realize in the second half, when Modric was pulled out and then Fulham got their stuff together, it was difficult for us. They were more solid, they were more attacking, they tried to exploit us a lot, and I think by 60 to 70 minutes we were just trying to hold on to the 2-goal lead and then pick the 3 points. So it wasn't as entertaining in the second half like it was in the first half. And yeah, I was okay with that performance, and going into Burnley's match, I feel like that performance is going to give us a lot of confidence. And so in tomorrow's game, I'm really looking forward to good things. I kind of feel like when we play away from home, like we play with so much freedom, and the teams don't look to like sit behind and then just back the bus and hit us on the counter. They try to play when we play away from home, and that's actually been good for us. And when it happens that way, we're able to play our football and score and then take control of the game. So going to the match against Burnley tomorrow, I am really positive about the game, and I hope to see most of the players that started the Fulham game to still maintain their starting positions, apart from Armando Broja. I'm just thinking like starting 2 successive games after being out for almost a month might be just too much for his recovery. He might be able to come on like in the latter stages, like maybe the last 20 minutes or 25 minutes. That should do a lot of good for him because of his injury record. So I think maybe Nicholas Jackson will be the only change in that team. And I also feel like Raheem Sterling came in the second half, and I still feel like Gallagher is still going to play ahead of him, even though when the lineup came in the game against Fulham, we saw Gallagher was supposed to play high up the pitch, but then when the game actually started, we realized he was actually supposed to play deeper with Caicedo, with Enzo playing higher. But when the game started, we realized that Gallagher was more high up the pitch, and then Caicedo partnered with Enzo. And I feel like that's what's going to happen against Fulham, because we were so good with our build-up phase starting the game when we had Enzo and then Caicedo just sitting in front of the back four. And I don't think this is going to change. I think this is the only way we play really good and are able to dominate. So I'm still looking forward to the same kind of lineup tomorrow, apart from like maybe Nicholas Jackson coming in for Armando Broja, and I think Palmer should still play from the right. So now moving forward, I would like to give my predicted lineup, what I think should happen tomorrow. I would start by putting Sanchez in goal. That's easy, right? So Sanchez in goal. And the right back, Reece James is suspended and not available, and Malo Gusto will be serving his last ban. So automatically, I think Cucurella has really done well in the last 2 games. He played at right back, and this is simple. So Cucurella gets to keep his place at the right back. He's actually doing a decent job over there. Never seen a left back place as a right back. And with the 2 central defenders, I'm going to go for Thiago Silva and then Disasi. So Thiago Silva and then Disasi. Alright. Okay. And then at the left back, I think that's simple. Cowell has been playing there since Cucurella moved to the right, so I'll move Cowell to the left side. making up the defense. So having Sanchez in goal, Cole at left back, Silva in Disasi as central defenders, and then Cucurella playing at the right back. And then now we move to the midfield, and like I said, I would love to see Caicedo partner Enzo Fernandez again in the middle. So Fernandez here, and then Caicedo partners him. And in that number 10 role, I would love to see Gallagher play there. He was the man of the match against Fulham, put in a solid performance, like one of his best performances in the Chelsea shirt. He was doing everything, not only winning the balls, like he was all over the place. He was giving good passes, like he was deciding very quickly on the ball anytime he had it. Like Gallagher was like, he was a standout performer against Fulham, so I think he deserves to start again in the number 10 role. And then Cole Palmer gets to keep his position on the right. Like this guy did so well. Just like that was his first Premier League start for us, and then like he was like the second best player after Gallagher. Could see passes that most players couldn't see. Like, and he's not only good when he has the ball. Like he presses so well, defends so well. He was tracking back so well. So I think he deserves to keep his place in the team. So Cole Palmer goes to the right hand side, and then now on the left hand side is the man in front, Mikhailo Mudryk. Misha gets to keep his position at the left wing, and it was a relief when I saw him train yesterday and then today. And when the injury list finally came out, he wasn't part of it. I was like, he's going to continue his form. So be happy to see Mudryk start on the left hand side. And on top is where I think I would make a change. I would love to see Nicholas Jackson come in for Armando Broja. Broja hasn't played in like 10 months, and he started for the first time against Fulham. He had almost like more than 60 minutes, and you could see he was kind of tired, and he had to be substituted. So I don't think starting 2 successive games would be good for him. He can at least come in for like the last 25 or 30 minutes. I think that would be perfect for him to just continue progressing and then building up his fitness. So I would love to see Jackson. He has had so much rest. He didn't play the last game and he's resting so well. I hope his wrist is good now, because in the game against Brighton he was constantly falling on his wrist, and then he had a little problem. So I hope he's good and we're going to start tomorrow. So up front I will go for Nicholas Jackson. So this is the formation I would like to see tomorrow. You know what I think Pochettino will do, but this is what I would like to see based on the players available and how we've played in the last 2 games. So I would like to see Sanchez in goal, Cole at left back, Silva and Disasi as central defense, Cucurella maintaining his right back, his newfound position, Caicedo partnering Enzo in the 2 pivot, and then Mudryk on the left, Gallagher playing as a 10, Cole Palmer playing on the right wing, and then Nicholas Jackson in for Armando Broja. So this is my predicted lineup for the game against Burnley tomorrow, and I hope we'll have enough quality to kill this team off and then get the 3 points before the international break. And then yes, so that's my predicted lineup, and if I'm going to go to the score prediction, well, I'm really confident we are going to win this match. I was actually thinking of another 2-0 win tomorrow, but I feel like Burnley won't be shy because they haven't really picked up a lot of points, and they might really want to go out for this one, and that will really leave them exposed. And with the quality that we have, Mudryk also picking at the right time, getting a lot of momentum and gaining confidence, because in the last game against Fulham, I just feel we might have too much for their defense, and I would have loved for us to keep a clean sheet tomorrow, which I don't think it's not possible. I think it's really possible because we have about 3 clean sheets in the league now, which is very impressive. But I think Burnley might make it a goal. So with my score prediction, I'm going for a 3-1 win for Chelsea tomorrow, and I hope Nicholas Jackson scores and Mudryk also continue his impressive run. So that's my match preview for the game against Burnley tomorrow, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I would really like to hear from you guys. This is my first video, and I mean it's not easy. I think it's fun doing this, but kind of nervous. But I would like to hear from you guys what you think about my first video, what you think about this channel, and things I could do right and things I'm doing right. I was very happy to hear from you guys, and it was nice talking to you guys. Have a nice one. Come on, you Chelsea.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's see.